If you are curious to hear my answers to the unpopular opinions makeup tag, then keep watching. Hi there, it's Hélène with another video. I am so happy to bring you another tag video, and this one is the unpopular opinions makeup tag. These 8 questions, I believe, were a collaboration between Ola Quinn and Nobody's Beauty Guru. I think that was who originated the tag. I will leave their channels down below and their videos down below because it's always nice to see other people's answers to these questions. And there are, as I believe I mentioned, 8 questions. It's very short, but it is can get controversial, so let's get into it. It should be a short video, but every time I say it's going to be short, it's long, so we'll see if I can break that cycle today. Before we get into it, if you like this kind of video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like the content on this channel in general, please consider subscribing. That would be awesome. Question number 1. Popular makeup product you don't like. Huda. I have not been drawn to any Huda product. I have one lip product, I believe. Only one. Let me check. Nope, I lied. I have 2 Huda products because they came in 2 different sets. One that was Give Me More Nude, I think, and then the other one was this year's holiday set is where this one comes from. So I have a strobe lip and a liquid matte lipstick. So yeah, I have 2 Huda products. But what I'm talking more about is the eyeshadow palettes that are all the rage for so many people. I have no interest in them. As a matter of fact, as I'm taping this, there are 2 palettes, those little mini 9 shadow palettes, that are in the sales section at Sephora. And I don't care. I don't care. So, and I was even thinking, oh, just get one just to try the brand. No, I don't care. And maybe that will change in the future, but for now, I don't have an interest in that brand, and I can't tell you why. Question number 2. Popular makeup product or brand that everyone seems to hate, but that you love. Well, if you've been watching this channel for any length of time, you will know exactly what I'm going to answer. I'm going to go get it. Hang on. Oh yes, this is a favorite. I love the Anastasia Subculture. I think it is a fantastic palette. When I'm looking for a grungy look, right away it comes to mind. I don't have to fuss. I can do a look with these colors and get compliments in 5 minutes. It is easy to work with as long as you're not getting too fancy. It is fantastic for basic looks. And actually, Liv Loves Makeup, I think is her name. I'll put her channel right here and link her in the cards. Link her in the cards on that side. I saw a video of hers. I'll see if I can dig it up. That's what I'll link, if I can dig it up. And she was talking about this one, not understanding why people were saying, oh, it takes forever, you have to have a lot of time and be willing to invest, blah, 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 for the ABH subculture. And I've always head scratched on that one. I don't get it. It's not hard at all. And she said the same thing. If she wants a 5-minute look that with impactful color, she goes to this palette. And I say the same thing. I get compliments every single time I wear this palette. So I don't understand why it went wrong for so many people. And I empathize. I almost feel bad saying I love this palette. It's easy, blah, 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 because I can't figure out why it was such a frustration for so many people. So anyway, I don't know about the batch issues or whatever, because so many people had issues that I have trouble believing it was an isolated thing. I just wonder if it's a style of application. And I'm not dissing anybody's style. I'm just saying it could be just a different style and application that caused a misunderstanding. I'm just not sure. Anyway, so again, unpopular opinions. Please don't hate in the comments too hard. I'm just being truthful. A makeup collab I didn't like or were not interested in. I don't care about any of the Nikki Tutorials collabs so far. I mean, I have a couple of collabs, but I don't seek out collabs. I seek out certain releases, and if they happen to be collabs, great, like the Morello, the Chloe Morello and Ciate 2. I love that palette. I absolutely love that palette. But I didn't get it because it was a collab. I really don't care. I got it because it looked like a really good palette, and it turned out to be phenomenal. I will link that up in the cards as well. I did a try on and review. Collabs that I didn't like. You know, a collab I didn't understand was that Vaccine Lady and Too Faced. That heart, that magnetic heart thing. I kind of went, what? I didn't get that one. Popular makeup step that you never do. And I saw a lot of answers similar to this in other videos, and that is bake. I don't bake. That's just not for me. Popular beauty influencer you don't subscribe to or watch. Name them. Chances are I don't follow them. I'm not big on the uber large YouTubers. I'll watch a video from a number of them here and there, but I don't subscribe to them. I have one exception. I don't want to single this person out, so I won't. I have one person that I watch. For the most part, I don't watch them. I don't have time for them. It just feels like they're on some other stratosphere, in some sort of an alternate reality. They're not relatable, and so I just don't watch them. Number 6, popular makeup product or brand that you don't use or support anymore. Well, there are a number of brands that I have never supported because I just thought they were weird, and more things came out that made me just confirmed that I would not be supporting them. I'm confused about Manny MUA. I'm confused about Jeffree Star. I don't care for the Vaccine Lady. I don't get the whole Lime Crime thing. I don't get it. I've mentioned Huda. I don't get it. I also don't get the whole Kardashians thing. I mean, I get it, but I don't get it at the same time. I don't understand the whole Kardashian phenomena to begin with. So, yeah, I don't get it. And it says, you know, product or brand you don't use or support anymore. So I guess I misread the question. So, yeah, I would say the Vaccine Lady is definitely a brand that I don't support anymore. I'm trying to think of whether there are any more. I mean, I'm relatively new to the whole collecting makeup thing, less than 2 years. So actually going on 2 years. This is almost my 2-year anniversary. Woohoo! Actually, I'm past 2 years. Wow, this is exciting. I never even realized it. Okay, past 2 years of getting back into makeup after decades of not using it. A couple decades of not using it, really. The only other brands that I don't support anymore are because they're not around anymore. I'm showing my age here, but I was big on Ultima too. That was a brand that I would save up my dollars and go and get a $20 compact at Shoppers Drug Mart at the luxury makeup counter. And yeah, and mustard yellow. I was in love with mustard yellow, even though most of the time I couldn't possibly wear it, but when I could wear makeup, the mustard yellow was just this shade of mine. And it was my mom who convinced me that I was a fall colors person. And here I am wearing cool colors today. I Ultima 2 was one that I supported, and I probably, you know what, I probably would support still to this day if they were around. No joke. It was really good makeup. Anyway. Number 7, just 2 more questions. Number 7, makeup trend that you have no interest in trying. Okay, so I have no interest in trying, but here's the paradox. I am going to try it, and that is a stinking cut crease. I don't get what the whole deal is. I don't get what the pull towards having to do complicated makeup when basic makeup, all basic. I don't really do basic makeup anymore. The whole doing a base, using concealer, doing a different color. Some cut creases I think really don't look very flattering. They're kind of ugly. I guess the partial cut crease is what I'm going to give it a go at, because I think I've got the eyes for it. I think it could look good. But again, it could look good. Like whatever. I'm going to try it because I like to push my skills in different ways, but I don't get what the big fuss is about. How's that? I don't understand why it's such a big deal. It's a different look, but I think it's almost popular because not everybody is willing to develop the skill or take the time to do it. It's almost like a makeup artist or makeup enthusiast elitist side of things. I don't know. Again, I will try it, but it's not because I have a burning desire to. I just want to try to get inside the head of people who think it's a big, like the best thing since sliced bread, I guess the expression would be. I don't get it. I don't get it. Last question. Makeup product that was better in theory than when you used it. Either swatched better or worked better on others than on you. I probably just haven't mastered it, but nose contouring is definitely one. I just end up contouring with bronzer. I'm fine with it. I've got a couple of brushes where I could get more into nose contouring. I'm sure I'm going to play with it over time. Yeah, nose contouring is definitely one. I would also say the ombre lip is another one that seems to be popular with some people that I haven't really cracked into, but I might play around with it this winter. And the reason I say work better on others, I think it's just because people want to invest the time where I'm kind of going, I don't know about this. I don't know about having to keep checking my lipstick in the mirror or a compact, whatever, and reapplying strategically to give myself that little bit more of a pouty look. I'll do the contour under my lip to give it a little bit more depth, but that's about it. And I see so many makeup gurus doing the ombre lip and going, and this, you can layer these 2 colors, blah, 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 and going, who's got that time? Just reapplying gloss or lipstick or liquid lipstick just seems like enough fuss to begin with. And this year, I've just decided I'm going to crack the nut that is the setting sprays. I have my hands on over a half a dozen setting sprays, and I just want to try a whole bunch and just understand what the fuss is about and decide for once and for all, basically, whether setting sprays are even a worthwhile step or not, and just trying to understand the difference between them, if there is any, and trying to understand the difference in longevity of makeup. So like spraying half my face and not the other half, and just seeing the difference by the end of the day. I've seen videos and stuff, but I am not convinced, despite having spent a lot on setting sprays over the last year, and I'm still head scratching. So I think this year is the one where I'm going to decide whether setting sprays even make a difference, if I care or not, and whether this practice has any value. So that's it. My answers to 8 questions. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope there wasn't too much tea spilt, because I kind of did stay away from a few things, although general statements I think can be as flippant as anything else. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. If you have specific answers to a few of these questions, please leave them down below. Or if you are a YouTube creator, I tag you to do this same video. It was a lot of fun. It's nice and short. And yeah, I highly recommend it. I'll say I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.